So once upon a time, there was this television show, somewhat not unlike Star Trek, but it was called Galaxy Quest. Just a quick note. If you love coffee, be sure to check out Blackout Coffee Company and Coffee Brand Coffee. Links in the description. Happy Monday. That's right, it is Monday. It's the beginning of the work week. All the winter storms, for the most part, I guess, are over. The snow has gone away. Just a few lonely spots of snow left out in the yard. But the sun's out, even though it's 36 degrees and quite chilly. The snow is not a problem now. It was a nice and beautiful weekend with the snow, and we took a couple of days and just enjoyed the weather. I hope you did as well. I hope everyone stayed safe. Today, we got something great to talk about. I'm glad to start the week this way. We are talking about Galaxy Quest 4K Steelbook. Nice little slipcover with some artwork there. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to show it to you, then we're going to talk about it. Don't run off. There's the back. It's all of them as their younger selves. Pretty fantastic artwork. I like it a lot. Of course, it comes with, let me get it in the right spot here, Galaxy Quest on 4K disc. It does not come with a Blu-ray. It does, however, come with came with a digital code, so you'd have it digitally. Not that that matters. Once they lose that license, it'll just right appear. But that's neither here nor there. We're talking now, but to be fair, I did watch it streaming digitally on pretend 4K, and then I put in the disc and watched that, and there is a pretty big difference, and that's with someone half blind who can only hear out of one ear. All right, let's talk about it. Galaxy Quest 1999 PG. Rated PG, hour and 42 whole minutes. The alumni cast of a space opera television series have to play their roles as the real thing when an alien race needs their help. However, they also happen to have to defend both Earth and the alien race from a reptilian warlord. What a mouthful that is. Directed by Dean Parasot, I guess, or Paraso, I don't know how you say that. Written by David Howard and Robert Gordon, starring, of course, Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, Alan Rickman, Sam Rockwell. There's too many to mention right now, but there's a huge amount of stars in this. Justin Long in one of his first roles, if you will. Ooh. So this movie didn't necessarily do great at the box office. However, it has become a cult classic from 1999. And few, if any, people have not heard of this movie, especially if you are nerdy, even slightly, or like Star Trek, Star Wars, and the like. You have probably seen this movie, watched this movie, or heard about this movie. Basically, what happens is they're at a convention. They are the stars of an old TV show, not unlike Star Trek. And they're at a convention, and some quote-unquote fans come up and say they need the captain's help. And he thinks it's just a side job, pretending to be his character from the show. But turns out they're an alien race who needs his help, and they need a commander to take them and let them win against this warlord who is evil. He, in turn, once he finds out it's real, brings the rest of the crew in, and these are just actors playing parts from an old TV show that this alien race saw the TV show and thought it was historical video documentation of their exploits. It's a really unique and interesting story it gets turned on its head because these stars who most of them are has-beens, if you will, have to step up and be the heroes that they were portrayed as in the old TV show. And they all do great. This not only is the story unique and fantastic, this looks beautiful. It's shot really well. The special effects, for the most part, stand up. I mean, there's a rock monster in it that looks a little iffy, and as old as it is, but for the most part, all the special effects, I was extremely happy with them. They looked really good, still today, even with them being 25 years old or whatever it is, because I can't math. The wonderful Alan Rickman did a great job in this. He's always a pleasure to watch, and his character in the movie is a lot like the character that the person he was in real life. A very talented actor that did some roles that you're like, what? Sigourney Weaver does a great job. Tim Allen, he really pulls it all together. And Sam Rockwell, his character is just a side character from the show, but he really does some great things with this character in this movie. And he becomes the hero that he never had a chance to be on Earth. End result is they are trying to save the day and help not just themselves, but the alien race and Earth itself. If you've not seen this movie, you need to watch it. There's maybe a couple of bad words, but nothing real horrific. There's some blood and guts, but very, not that bad. There's an alien that gets turned inside out and blows up. It's pretty gruesome, but other than that, it's a well-known story that Sigourney Weaver at one point uses the F word when they were filming this, but because they wanted to stick with a PG rating, they dubbed her voice over to something else. It's pretty amusing, but so there's just not much in this that would cause you to be like, oh no, I can't believe I watched this. No, it's all fantastic. The story is great. This is a true morals story because everyone has something to learn, whether it be about themselves or to better themselves. And it truly is a hero's journey for a list of people. And when it's time to make a choice, do you decide to be good regardless of the consequences, or do you be bad and that, or stick with what you are, even if you're lazy and not a nice person? You have to choose sometimes, and that is discussed in great detail, or at least shown in this movie. This is the journey that they take on. So there you have it. For this Monday, this is a fantastic movie. It is wonderful. I've always loved this movie. I'm a huge Tim Allen fan anyway. And this is, yes, it's funny, but this is a dramatic and serious role. All of them took this seriously, and it just ends up being funny. Like the way it's written, there's some humor. But this is not a comedy. This is a drama that has humor in it. It's not a comedy with a bit of drama in it, if you get what I'm saying. So this is a real deal. Not like it's a solid movie. All right, there you have it. For Michael, the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this big fat nerd, we will see you on Hump Day.